just seemed really sad. I mean, we're in a country, as you said, we're familiar with food banks. I think there are now more food banks than there are police stations, more food banks in this country than there are branches of McDonald's. But just, I don't know, it just made me very sad to see that report. I haven't got any hygiene banks in my own seat, but I do know some charities we have, Acton Homeless Concern and Ealing Soup Kitchen, have got showers there for people who need it. But it just seems, I don't know, I mean, Chris is saying money's coming, but it doesn't feel like it to the average person. And we know living standards are down. You know, this government said it would cut waiting lists, it would cut taxation. We've got the highest burden of tax ever in 70 years, I think. Just very sad indictment of 14 years of austerity, I feel.
Yeah, I guess, you know, come a general election, if Labour win, they're going to inherit this problem, aren't they? What would you like to see a Labour government, if that's what happens probably later on this year, do about this kind of thing?
I mean, I just feel that, again, some of these things, GDP per capita is actually less than it was at the start of the... yeah, I mean, look, what are we going to do? We've got a multi-pronged plan. We've got a joined-up strategy for child poverty. You mentioned children are bearing the brunt of this. The last Labour government lifted 1 million kids out of poverty. And just this week, we've seen a report from the UN saying that this government isn't taking seriously the Convention on the Rights of the Disabled. I think they said that they have a blatant disregard for it, and the way that our benefit system at the moment is working is very demeaning. So we're going to have a proper living wage, because we introduced the minimum wage against a lot of Tory opposition that last Labour government.
Yeah, and we've dramatically increased it. And you mentioned disability benefits. We are spending about £130 billion a year, a staggeringly high amount, on benefits, including for disabled people. So any sense that the system is not supporting those people is frankly nonsensical.
We're going to leave that there. Thank you.
Demonising disabled by the UN.
Well, we're not. It's nonsense.